I just finished reading all your comments from the last video and seeing all the unicorns. So thank you. I have a note to pull a card for the person that was chosen. And before I forget, let's do it again. Let's put a dancing person in the comments for this video. And if you don't know where the emoji is, just put dancing, just put the word dancing. So any kind of dancing emoji or the word dancing, and I'll pull a card for one random viewer next time. I love this. Thank you. I love reading your comments. Thank you so, so, so much. So, new moon has passed. We're in our new beginnings. And I want to get a Course in Miracles card to start the reading because it just feels good. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. And the back reads, if you knew who walks beside you on the way that you have chosen, fear would be impossible. So the message I'm getting is wherever you are in your new beginning, or whoever you're with in a new beginning, whatever situation you're in, even if you're stuck and not in your new beginning yet, where you are today is because you followed intuition and guidance. Trust it. Even though you may be feeling uncomfortable, challenged, even fearful, you're being asked to trust it anyway, and understand that challenges come from asking for expansion, for asking for an enlightened life. You got this Six of Swords, which, I mean, this is the first card out in the reading. You are being ferried to this calm water on the new horizon with the sun coming up, away from these dark and murky, clouded waters. The spirit is ushering you into the new, and you have everything to look forward to. It's very uncomfortable, but change is inevitable, and we are in it, and we are in challenging times. So there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to escape to, because you're moving with the divine, you're moving with the spirit, you're being moved. And you asked for a passionate new beginning. You have the King of Wands in reverse, and this card is here to just remind you not to doubt your leadership again, or, that you may be losing passion for what's going on in your life right now. They're just saying that you haven't lost it, but you are losing part of your identity. And that does come with doubt. And it can be very challenging. So that's why it's reversed. You're shedding a skin coming into the new. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, which, again, this is the general energy of this, from this new moon to the full moon, is the feeling of being left out, the feeling of loss. But see, there's still a light within this cavern. This is a temporary loss. This card is a temporary feeling. It's a temporary energy. It is only here to ask you to let it be what it is, to feel that energy so that it can be released. You are being moved away from this energy. You are leaving. The spirit is moving you away from this. And yet it is your job to allow it to dissolve within the light of your own being. That's why you got the Hermit. You are shining a light upon this energy with the divine that lives within you. The higher self is allowing the energy up, holding the space for this energy and allowing this energy up for it to be released into the nothingness from which it came. You have a new beginning. It's the Page of Wands, the passion that you have asked for and you seek, but it's upside down. But don't worry, because I clarified and you got the Page of Wands upright to clarify the Page of Wands upside down. So it's a process. You're in a process of losing an identity and coming into a new identity. You're in the process of moving away from the fears that you've carried with you your whole life. And having what I clarified this card, a wish come true. I mean, look at this, the Nine of Cups. You know, the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. And it feels like this, divine light and love. It's a dream come true. When we go for our dreams, we encounter many, many obstacles. It's the journey of life. We encounter fears, we encounter obstacles. Right now, I'm in New Orleans. I've been through Hurricane Katrina. I've been through Hurricane in Asheville, Helene, and I heard to come to New Orleans, and I walked through the fear of being here through hurricane season, felt pretty good with the spirit, and now I've just read the news that they've taken down a program that gives advance notice of the hurricanes coming. So I'm literally having to face even deeper one of my biggest fears, which is, being stuck in a third hurricane, one of the biggest, and then ChatGPT just reminded me that I'm in the number one place in the US susceptible to hurricanes. I didn't know that, ChatGPT. Thank you. And yeah, I just literally, the tool that I use the most is to ask the spirit to look upon the situation of fear with me and to judge it not. I mean, I know what my reaction is. What? You know, it doesn't mean that all devices are being taken away. We'll know when a hurricane's coming, but we won't have all the equipment that we used to know how quickly a hurricane is intensifying. And it literally is showing me the fear in my subconscious mind. And it's not just, I mean, we're all dealing with this. So that's why I'm giving you this example. We are being moved away from our fears. But in order to move away from our fears, we're releasing them. In order to release them, we've got to face them. So it's personal and it's global. That's why I'm sharing it with you, because there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. I guess a few days ago, they were announcing all the places that Iran has terrorist points that could be attacked any minute. And, they're everywhere, but they didn't mention New Orleans. Well, now there's a hurricane in New Orleans. You cannot run. You cannot hide. There's earthquakes. People don't have advance notice when earthquake. I mean, you can't outrun yourself. And this is our subconscious. If we're not aware, it's our deepest fears that we're facing. So for many of us, it's loss of a relationship or a natural disaster or war. So that is the ego just compounding us with all the fears. That we had a prayer that we would feel safe and secure and trust and know that we are eternal. And so we're getting a chance to let the spirit convince us. And it's the spirit's job to convince us, not our job. So when you got this king, you might be so much in fear that you're losing your passion and feel like you're not a leader anymore. But clarifying that, I got the Ace of Wands. This is the King of Wands. So it is literally not that you are losing these abilities, but they're being refined. You're in the burn of the refiner. There's a song about that. You're in the burn of being refined. It's so uncomfortable. The pressure is high, but it is your transmutation. It is the alchemy of fear to love. The Eight of Wands is very fast forward movement with this Five of Pentacles. It's upside down, and that just means that you're not stuck, but you are doubting that the momentum. It just means that things can feel stuck, but they're not. It's divine timing, y'all. It's divine timing. And you have prayed to be where you are. You followed your intuition. And if it makes you uncomfortable, you're being asked to trust it anyway. Of course, it makes you uncomfortable. You are evolving. With the Hermit, you got the Hierophant, spiritually in divine timing. You are looking at everything with the Spirit and making choices with your higher self and pausing and asking. And that really is the way to see a different world, to see, instead of a world of war and fear and natural disasters, we see a world of love. And that is the practice and the process. In every fear that comes up, we say, okay, Spirit, look on this with me, and you interpret what this is. And it's like, because our initial reaction as an ego, as a human, is to protect ourselves, to run, but we can't run from our own minds. It's literally our minds playing out in front of us, and we get to choose this time how we're going to react. I'll just show you this again, even though I already did. You got the Page of Wands reversed with the Page of Wands, but this Page of Wands is a new exciting beginning. You see all the wands we have, you are being brought in, ushered in to a new, exciting, passionate beginning. In your energy, you didn't get 2 cards, but I looked underneath, and I'm so glad I did, because you got the Lovers and the Sun. So this is a choice for divine love and light. So you're going to allow this divine love and light to look on all your choices. So that's how we choose with the Spirit. We look with the divine on all our choices, or all of our opportunities to see fear or love. I'm in the middle of hurricane season, and they're predicting, the worst yet. I'm just laughing because I was guided to the thing that I'm most afraid of. And, you've heard it a million times. We have to face our fears. We have to face the ego, and that's how it dissolves. So, not comfortable, but divine love is in charge of all of it, and you're safe. If you knew who walked beside you on this journey, fear would be impossible. Spirit doesn't mince words. The cards don't lie. This is literally clarified by the Emperor, being moved by the Spirit, trusting that you'll know when to leave, trusting that you'll know what to do, trusting that every choice you've made up to this point was guided. And every choice you make after this is guided, and that you can't mess it up and you can't get it wrong, because you're eternally safe and you're surrounded by angels, and that's what they want you to know. There is a sense of worry and anxiety that is in the air, that is present to be seen. This anxiety is the ego trembling because you have been so in touch with the presence of love, and you have made divine choices, and you have followed your heart and soul. I'm telling you that you are on the path to forgiveness. You have prayed for it, and it is here, and it is never, never wrong. Deep knowing, milk and honey. I had this card still out from a reading I did yesterday. It's here for a reason. Somewhere inside of you, that it's inevitable that love finds you, and love does find you at every side. I want to say above, below, to my right, to my left, in front of me, behind me is love. It finds me because it surrounds me, because it's inside of me, because it is me. Those are the kind of things we want to be saying to ourselves. Those are the kind of things we want to really get in touch with. So funny. I mean, refuge and retreat. So this is a clear, clear message. The only way out is in. The only way through this transition is inside. Everything is inside of you. All the answers. And it's beckoning you, your inner self. It's calling you home. It's calling you back to yourself. It's got so much. It's so full and vibrant and waiting for you there, where all things dissolve into one. It's love. It's yours. It's inside of you. It's calling you home. Okay. So I am starting a new YouTube channel, and you can find the link in the description box below this video, where I talk about the energies in the mind that we're healing. So it's no cards, it's just downloads from the spirit. So my first video will be out when you're watching this. I will have released my first video on my YouTube channel. It's very similar to this channel, just without the cards. It's just going to be channeled messages. So I will see you over there. Please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button so that I can keep that channel up. I just need you to hit the subscribe button when you go over there, and you can like the video if you want to. So now I want to get a card for one viewer that I pulled, and it is Rosa Maria. The YouTube channel is actually called Rosa Maria, Roosa Maria. So that's who gets a card. Let's see what message wants to come for you, Rosa Maria. What message do you have, Spirit? And this can be for all of us, we'll see. See if it resonates. Message. Oh my God, you got the High Priestess, okay? So just really, I always like to clarify. So I'm going to get the card underneath too. So we got Seven of Wands and the High Priestess. This is a very clear message. You are receiving guidance from the Spirit. Wow, I just saw that. Her eyes are really open, but they looked closed. So you can see with your eyes closed. Wow, what an interesting card. You are receiving, just get quiet and look and go within. Because you can see beyond the veil. You can see even when your eyes are closed. And what this says is you have built an inner altar inside of you where you're able to hear the Spirit now. So whatever interference that you're getting that seems to be trying to pop that bubble of peace, it can't. Okay. So that's your message, to trust what you're hearing. Trust what you're hearing in the quiet of your own mind. It's not going to guide you wrong. And here's a little blurb about my new YouTube channel, Love or Fear, Ricki Talks Miracles. And the handle is Love or Fear, Get Real with Ricki. Anyway, the first video will be uploaded when you see this. And also, we're going to have every Wednesday at noon CDT. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana right now. So we'll have a 30-minute little power lunch, restore, reboot the nervous system, realign the mind. And the first week, this Wednesday, will be humming as a way to self-soothe and release pent-up, blocked energy. So that's what's new. I hope to see you there and see you soon. Hi, everyone. I forgot to tell you to put something in the comments so that I could pull a card, well, two cards for one random viewer. So this time we're going to put a flower in the comment section, any flower that you want. And if you don't know where the emoji is, just write the word flower. Okay. So thank you so much. It's going to be a fun new beginning and a new ride for all of us.
What if we're loved?